guys, it's Sketch. Welcome back to my cozy corner of art. I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. Before we get started on the actual video, I just want to take a quick moment to explain to you guys where this video has been. If you guys have been paying any sort of attention to my community tab, you'll know that this video has been well over a year in the making. I promised this video so long ago, and it's only just now coming out. I originally finished the sketchbook back in November of 2022. And so yeah, obviously it's been quite a long time coming. But when I originally finished my sketchbook, I originally just was going straight into recording, but my phone camera broke. I'm not sure what the issue was, but just any form my camera was, it was just a black screen, and when it record videos and when it take pictures, it was just a black screen. And for the most part, I've kind of gotten that problem fixed. The back camera still does not work, but I have my selfie camera now. But so yeah, I didn't have a camera for a very long time because just that was broken. Eventually my partner gave me their old phone, and I was able to use the phone camera for that. But after that, when I went to start recording, I just had so many different audio issues. It just was not working out. I ended up re-recording the video multiple times, and just none of the audio was good. And so I ended up getting super burnt out because of that and kind of just giving up for a hot minute. But I finally got the audio working. I finally have video. Everything's up and running, so now I can finally get this massive, gigantic video out to you guys. And so with that, let's get into the actual sketchbook tour. I'm so glad that you guys have been so patient with me, and I'm so glad that I finally can get this out to you guys. And yeah, enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to my cozy corner of art. I'm glad you're joining me here today. I hope you guys have a warm drink and a snack. I hope you guys are ready to get into this sketchbook tour with me finally. So for the cover, we have this drawing of bees and honeycombs. I made this with acrylic paint and some, I believe, paint markers as well. These multicolored honeycombs are actually the inspiration for this whole piece. Aside from like my just general love of bees. So I made this painting. It being the cover and all, it's been super banged up over the years. But overall, yeah, I really like this painting still. And then here we have the first page. For these sketchbooks, I try to draw an OC for each one of them in some form of artwork. The first one I did Zarya with, I believe, alcohol markers. This one we have Sky. The next one that I'm currently working on has Ashley on the cover. And yeah, this one's a watercolor piece. It has the start, the end date up here. I started this May 2021 and finished it November 2022. So yeah, this video's been a long time coming. But we have this painting of Sky. It's really old. It doesn't fit my style anymore. But for what it is, I don't think it's terrible or anything. And then this next page, I did a bunch of sketches of Monster High and Ever After High characters. So on this side is the Monster High, so we have Claudine, Draculaura, Nathan, Gulia, Cupid, Venus, Twyla, and Jennifer. And then on this side, we have Raven, Cerise, Dexter, Cupid, Lizzie, and Maddie. And this page was one of the starts of my Monster High hyperfixation. It comes and goes all the time. For this, I was trying for the first time some ballpoint pen sketches. There's no pencil underneath, it's just the pen. And yeah, it's definitely, they're not bad, but I think, this art is really outdated. I kind of hate the way they look. But yeah. On this page, I did a bunch of sketches of my, with my Tombow brush markers. So we just have a bunch of tiny little doodles with my, I have the pastel set of Tombow brush markers. And that's just what I used for this whole page. So yeah, just a bunch of little doodles. I really like it. I love this little Bulbasaur, these strawberries, and I love this tree so much. I was so proud of it. It's so pretty and well done, in my opinion. Yeah. Then on this page, it's just a bunch of pen sketches. I had a really nice pen that I was using. I was just like getting into a bunch of different sketches. Most of these were just me scrolling through Pinterest, getting inspired, making a few little dumb sketches. And then this is a sketch of, sketch. And honestly, really like it. I think it looks great. Yeah. And on this page, we have a bunch of pen sketches of Corpse. This was during his final Among Us stream. Really dating the sketchbook with that. But I was just having a lot of fun watching his stream, and I decided to draw him and a few of his Among Us characters. Yeah. And then on this side, we have this comic that I made of Sketch. This was when I was first working with Sketch as a character. I was thinking of maybe making a comic around him or something. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing that with him, but it was just a fun little comic that I made to explore his character a bit. Then on this page is a Meet the Artist I did for Sketch. So it has a bunch of different little blurbs about him. This was back when he was more of an OC than a Sona, so not all of it is true to what he is now, but you know, up here shows some of his favorite things, little blurbs about him, then some of his likes and dislikes, and then this little drawing of him. Honestly, I really like this drawing, and maybe I go back and redraw it, because honestly, it's really cute. My camera does not do it justice, but I do really like it. And then over here, I did some sketches for Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs. I got like a really big hyperfixation on this movie. I loved it so much. So yeah, just a few different sketches around the movie. Yeah. Let's see. On this page, I did a bunch of different Zodiac girls. This was inspired by a video I saw on Instagram, I believe. It was just like the zodiac signs as different fashions. Or aesthetics, I think was the word they actually used. This was so long ago, I do not remember. But that inspired me, so I made, you know, a bunch of different zodiac girls all in a line with the aesthetics I saw in that video. So, here's all of them. I'll scroll through them so you can just take a good look at them. I actually hated making these, and I hate looking at them. But, you know, giving me a good, 2 years to breathe between them, they're not horrible or anything. But yeah. Then on this page, this was around when the first season of Invincible came out, and the art style really inspired me, so I just wanted to try drawing a bunch of different superhero characters, all somewhat aligned with the Invincible art style. These pages took me forever to draw, but yeah, I don't hate anything in here. There's a couple I'm super proud of, but for the most part, they're kind of just okay. This is a Galaxy Girl that I made. This was inspired by an animation done by Teleporte. He's a really cool animator. I suggest you check him out if you haven't. I love his stuff. But yeah, this is Cassiopeia. I don't think I've even drawn her once since this page, but yeah, I was like kind of obsessed with her for a little bit. On this page, I started with these sketches because just nothing I could do was working. I was just so tired that I need to like sketch those feelings out of me before I could continue making art. So that's what these are. So just a couple little doodles of what I looked like at the time. Just being like, haha, I am so tired. And then below that we have these watercolor blobs. I think I was getting art blocked around this time, so that's what these were, just like a little escape from the art block. These took me like a solid week to do. I just couldn't. They took me forever. They were not working with me. I was a struggle. And then this is the first little doodle of space whales. They were a reoccurring little doodle character that I constantly made. Wow, I actually haven't drawn them recently. That's actually a little bit upsetting. I need to get back into drawing them because I love those little guys. And then on this page, this was when I was starting to get into Genshin. So I just did a bunch of pencil sketches of all the characters that I had at the time. I did some pencil sketches, went over the ones that I really like with like a black liner just for the outline. And then I went over the whole thing with Mod Podge so it wouldn't like smudge or anything. And yeah, I should do a couple more pages like these because I have so many more characters now. And then on this page, these were just a bunch of cutesy little Posca drawings that I did. I painted the whole page this like strawberry pink color, and that inspired me. I wanted to make like some Sanrio-esque, these chibis. So we've got a bunch of Sanrio characters. We've got BMO, some strawberry milk. I have no idea who this random girl is. I don't remember why I drew her or what she's supposed to be. But she's here. And then some space whales. And yeah, I like this page too. And then on this page we have a few alcohol marker drawings of my OCs. So we have Sky, the one that I drew for the first on this page. These ones aren't the redesign, so these are all their like really old designs, but I really like the rendering and the coloring on this page. I think I'm gonna do an updated spread of this with their like new designs because this looks honestly really cute. Yeah, I think I might do that for them. This page was actually me and my friend. We decided to do a miraculous characters by memory, like drawing them from memory challenge. So, you know, we did a lot of the main characters, some of our favorite characters. Then these two doodles down here are of like a challenge where we tried to make a bat-themed miraculous OC. Yeah. Then this page is just a bunch of pen sketches with some colorful pens, colored with my Tombow brush markers. Honestly, I really like this page. I think it's very vibey. It's very kind of witchy. Yeah. Then over here we have a bunch of different doodles of just things I was kind of hyperfixated with at the time. We have this little frog guy, inspired by the Frog Boat episode of Over the Garden Wall. And then we also have the main characters of Over the Garden Wall in this little corner. We're Greg, Beatrice. We also have Luca and Alberto from Luca because I loved that movie when it came out. I was genuinely like so obsessed with it. So yeah, they're here too. Some dinosaurs because if there's one thing to know about autistic people, it's dinosaurs are like everything, you know. Oh my god. So anyways, yeah, I drew a couple dinosaurs. Then down here is the main character of the guy who didn't like musicals. I'm Paul. Paul's name. I almost forgot it. The guy who didn't like musicals is like my favorite musical of all time. I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't, because it's so good. It's so silly and funny, and yeah, it's great. Oh, and then in this corner we have some sketches for Loki, the Disney Plus show, because I was also really into that show. And then on this page I drew this drawing of Frankenstein, the modern Prometheus, which is, the Mary Shelley novel, because this page was a disaster. It started out as a Loki drawing, then I painted over that because I didn't want to do that anymore. Then it was a Steven Universe drawing for a while, and then it was just some ballerinas, and then it eventually became this. And honestly, with how this page is turning out, I'm really happy with this. I really like the way this looks. I love this book. I love the themes and the parallels and just all of the art in it. It's one of my favorites. I love it so much. Definitely recommend giving it a read. Most people know Frankenstein, but they've never read the book, so I definitely recommend actually reading the book because it's so good. And then over here, some colorful sketches. Most of them are random. There's the sunflower girl up here, some more flowers around, hand sketches. These ones are some random D&D sketches. And then this is an OC that I made from just things in my closet. Her name's Zinnia. I like her a lot. And then I have no idea who this is. This is like genuinely just such a random drawing. I have absolutely no idea on him. But yeah, I do really like this page. This sunflower girl was literally one of my favorite things in the sketchbook for like so long. I love her a lot. And then on this page, we have Luca from Miraculous. I was getting back into Miraculous again. Just the way I worked with Miraculous for so long is that I just would drop interest in it, because the way I have to watch Miraculous is so taxing on me mentally that I just genuinely stopped watching it for a hot minute before jumping back into it and unfortunately getting obsessed with it again. Because Miraculous releases their episodes in production order instead of in like the proper series order, so I cannot watch the show like that, and I have to go back through and like fix it myself, which is such a pain. So it just takes me out of liking the show period for so long. But yeah, Luca's my favorite character in this show. They've done him dirty so much throughout the series. But yeah, he's my favorite character, so I have this sketch spread dedicated to him. Yeah. This page I genuinely hate. I was using this app called WannaDraw to generate drawing ideas because I thought it would be fun, but I don't like any of the art that I created for this. Yeah, so I didn't like this page at all. Yeah. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever made. It's this Van Gogh inspired sketch spread. So every single drawing that I have on here is inspired by one of his artworks, and then I have a bunch of his quotes all throughout here. So there's my heart and my soul. I put my heart and my soul into my work, and I have lost my mind in the process. I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart. I dream my painting and I paint my dream. I can't change the fact that my paintings don't sell, but the time will come when people will recognize that they are worth more than the value of the paints used in the picture. Though I am often in the depths of misery, there is still calmness, pure harmony, and music inside me. I see paintings or drawings in the poorest cottages, in the dirtiest corners, and my mind is driven towards these things with an irresistible momentum. Art is to console those who are broken by life. The only time I feel alive is when I'm painting. And if I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. For wheat is wheat, even if people think it is a grass in the beginning. These are all quotes written by Van Gogh. I believe most of them are from his letters with his brother Theo. Van Gogh is one of my biggest inspirations in life. I was severely hyperfixated with him around this time. I love him as an artist. I wish he had a better life and was recognized while he was alive, but unfortunately he wasn't. So the best that I can do now is appreciate what he's left behind. And yeah, I just really love his works, and I'm really proud of this page because I put so much into it because of how much he inspires me. And yeah. And then on this page, there was a song stuck in my head. It's, I believe, Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. There's a line in it that goes, "Every little lie gives me butterflies," and I wanted to make a drawing out of it, so I sketched it out here. Sketched out a bunch of butterflies to work on it, and then I just lost all motivation for that piece, so it never existed. It never happened. So this is all that is left of what would have been that piece. But I don't know. I like the sketches that came out of it, even though I never did anything with them. And then there's some space whales up here, a couple doodles, and then this little star girl. And yeah. This is a bunch of Owl House sketches that I made. I really like this style that I made them in. I made rough sketches with colored pencil, then I went over those rough sketches with some rough pen, and I think it creates this really beautiful look, and honestly, I think I should do this more, because I think it looks great. And then over here is this watercolor piece I made for Sketch. The actual piece looks really rough, honestly, but I loved it so much when I was making it. I loved it so much afterwards, and honestly, I think I'm gonna redo this in my current sketchbook, because honestly, I think he deserves that. I think he deserves a little bit of redemption. And then on this page, I did a bunch of doodle requests by a bunch of different people with a pen that I really, really liked. And this is the final product of that. I also used that pen on this page as well with these star girls and these space whales. And I loved this pen so much, and genuinely these 2 pages are all that pen could do. The pen was completely empty after this. It broke my heart, and I haven't been able to find refills for it. I can't remember the name of the pen, but I was so upset because I loved using this pen so much. And then on this page, we have a bunch of little doodles. We got this little cow in a froggy hat, some bears, these little girls over here. These honestly amazing sketches that I did of Gwen and Miles from Spider-Verse. This was when the teaser for Beyond the second one. Oh no, I'm blinking. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's Beyond the Spider-Verse, right? I'm gonna edit in what it's actually called because I'm so upset at myself right now. Why am I blinking this bad? Anyways, the teaser for that came out, and I was so excited and happy that I cried and made these sketches. And honestly, these sketches are really pretty. I like them a lot. And then we have this little sketch of Lapis Lazuli from Steven Universe because I love Steven Universe and I miss it a lot. And then another space whale. On this page, I wanted to draw a few people who inspired me, so I made this pen sketch of Gerard Way that I absolutely love. I referenced a picture of him, and I think it looks amazing. I love the way this looks. I'm so proud of it. And then I also did one of Robin Williams because I love Robin Williams so much. Both of them are people who have impacted my life and have meant a lot to me. I also put some quotes by the two of them up. And then down here I added a few Bob Ross paintings that I had in my Bob Ross calendar that I got for Christmas for this year. And yeah, just this whole page is kind of dedicated to people who inspired me. Over here, this is a bunch of sketches of me figuring out how I want to redesign my OCs. And so just all of this is like little sketches of redesigning Ash, Sky, and Blaze. There's a lot here. I don't know how to explain everything that's what's going on in my head, because it's just like I threw it all down on paper so I could figure out what I wanted to do for them. But for Ash, I wanted to make him more round and fluffy. I also changed him from a deer to a sheep because I felt like a sheep fit his personality a bit more. I don't know how to explain them, but they're very sheep-like and definitely more sheep than deer. Sky I turned into a bear instead of the cheetah that she was before, just honestly because I love bears. I also made her rounder because shape language, it just makes sense to make her rounder. She's like the bubbly mom friend of the group. And then Blaze, I was severely unhappy with Blaze as a character and character design, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to change about him. I didn't know if I wanted to change him from a wolf or not. So I was like, do I just improve that? Just overall, just figuring out what I should do to him. This was a sketch of me trying to think if I want to give him like a long hair with a ponytail or not. I decided not to do that, but yeah. And then up here I changed, he has a pet fire spirit that was originally this weird little cat rabbit thing, but I changed her to a axolotl instead because he's Mexican, and it just there was a few more things about it that just all make sense to fit into his character. So, yeah. These sketches are from my second watch through of Arcane when that came out. I love Arcane so much. Oh no, cold take. But, yeah, I really like Arcane, so I made a bunch of sketches of Powder, Jinx, Vi, all of them. And yeah. I also really like this hand that I did. This is what started this spread. I think the hand looks great, honestly. And, yeah, I really like this page. I think it's really nice. This was a sketch spread that I made for Sketch. I did a bunch of pen sketches, some watercolor over it, some paint. Honestly, mixed medium to its purest extent. And, yeah, I really like it. It's very sketch. Over here, some concept art I was doing for a video game that, my dad wanted to make with me. We have yet to do anything with that, but I did make this because he was asking me to. Over here, I have some more colorful pen sketches with Tombow. We got some Draculaura in there, a space whale, but, most of these are just some random designs. Random people, random sketches, but, yeah, I don't know, I like it. Over here, there are a bunch of Draw This in Your Style challenges on Instagram that I really wanted to do, but I didn't have the energy to make, like, full pieces out of it, but I still want to participate. So, I just made a bunch of, these simple, colorful drawings, and honestly, I'm really happy with all of them. I really like the way these turned out. I think they're really cool. Then on this page, this is kind of a pink spread. We got Katra from She-Ra. We have Sakura Miku. This was Sky right after the redesign. I didn't fully flesh her out, so she looks a little bit weird. But yeah, that's Sky. And then I also just made these random little people. I don't really know what they are, but they're here. And then on this page, I did an alcohol marker drawing of Venti from Genshin, because he is my favorite character. I love him so much. So yeah, this is the piece that I did for him. And yeah, I'm honestly really proud of it. It could be a lot better, but I don't know. I like it though. Now this, on the other hand, this one I don't like. I don't. To cover up the marker bleed from the previous page, I did like a thick covering with blue and green painting, and then went over it with a white gel pen and drew like a mermaid. But honestly, I'm not happy with any of it, and I kind of wish I did anything else. But yeah. And then over here, I did a bunch of sketches of Sky after her redesign, and just trying to familiarize myself and get better at drawing her body type. And guys, I'm kind of in love with her. I love her so much. And yeah, this is the spread that I made for her. I'm really happy with it. I love her so much. She's so pretty. Oh yeah. This is a bunch of D&D sketches. This is a redesign of my D&D character at the time. This is Fenelon. This is her partner Valdark. This is a very important to the lore teddy bear that she carried around for the whole campaign. And then these are her parents. This is her mom Austin and her father Sylvestra. They're not important to the story. I just wanted to draw them because I like them. And then over here, this is another spread that I actually really like. Up here we got some drawings of My Melody and Kuromi because they're cutie pies and they're in love. I love them so much. Another one because you can't have too many cute silly rabbits. Another doodle of Sky because I was so in love with her around this time. It was crazy. Some little D&D doodle, and then just some random people. I don't know what these are. They're kind of silly though. And then I got this cow plush, and I really liked him, so I drew him. And then this tiny little doodle of Sketch. Yeah. So yeah, that's everything on this page. I really like this page. It's really cute and silly. Over here were these type swaps that I want to do for a bunch of random Pokemon that I drew out of my cards. I believe I ended up doing these two, but after them I got like super burnt out and I never finished any of them. So, yeah. Over here I drew Todoroki and Sue from My Hero Academia. I believe I drew them the last time I ever watched My Hero Academia before I just kind of gave up on trying to watch the show. The show was too boring for me to not do something like draw while I watched it, but also if I started drawing while watching it, I would miss important details, so there's just no happy way I could watch the show, so I gave up watching it. And then down here is just a doodle of some random girl. Just because. This is a spread that I did for Zarya that I'm so proud of. For anybody who doesn't know, Zarya is like my main OC. She's like the main character and my story for them. I really need to make a video explaining their story and my characters. I'm so sorry, I have never done that once. They're older than my channel and I've never fully properly talked about them. Anyways, this was inspired by a spread done by Oliver Antics. He's so cool. I love him so much. He's my main inspiration when I do, my sketchbooks, honestly. And, I posted this to Instagram and he liked it and I lost my mind. That was like the best day of my life, low-key. But yeah, this page was just inspired by him. I made my character, in a similar way that he drew his character. It was just really cool. I'm really proud of this page. I'm still blown away that he liked my post. That was so cool. But, yeah. Then, if you guys watched my last sketchbook tour, you would have seen the drawings of Animaniacs that I did for that, and they're terrible. They're genuinely horrible, and I was like, I can't let this stand. I need to redeem myself. So I fixed them. I did a much better job drawing them, because that was terrible. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, so I studied them, I got better at drawing them, they look so cute on this spread, I actually like them now. And then over here we have a bunch of sketches of Hunter from Owl House, because I love Hunter from Owl House. He's like my favorite guy ever. So yeah, I like these 2 pages. I'm really happy with both of them, honestly. And then on this page, we have just a few random sketches. These are some doodles I did at work once, so I just kind of taped them in. I just kind of stuck this Kaya drawing in just because. Then there's this girl in a frog hoodie. Then these 2 girls. Yeah. Then over here I have some watercolors of Genshin characters, and I'm honestly super proud of these watercolors. I think they look great. Yeah, I really like them. So these are my 3 favorites at the time. Venti, Kokomi, and Ketching. They're still my favorites, but I didn't draw Goru at the time, which is criminal for me because I love Goru so much. But yeah. Oh, and then I did this little frog up here because silly. Yeah. And then on this page I have just a bunch of random doodles. These stickers are from Eggs Butter Toast. I love their art. Definitely recommend getting stuff from them. I also have these prints on my wall. They were also made by Eggs Butter Toast, and I love them so much. And then just a few different pen sketches, some just sketches overall. Yeah. Then this is when my Sonic hyperfixation started. This is the downfall of my life. That was a joke. But, yeah, so I was trying to figure out the Sonic art style, trying to figure out how I want to draw all the characters, because as simple as the Sonic art style looks, it is actually, like, insanely hard to draw them. It's terrible. Oh my god. My style has changed so many times. I don't think I'm ever going to be happy with the way I draw Sonic characters. But, yeah. Cringe-ass Sonic art right here, guys. I'm so sorry to curse your eyes with this. I was so happy with it at the time. I was like, so what if it's cringe? I like it. I enjoy it so much. I like Sonic. Who cares? But this is never something I should have drawn, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one, guys. And then on this page, these are some stickers I got from Epcot, because I took, like, a field trip there for, like, is that my senior year? I don't remember what year that was, but, yeah, I took a field trip to Epcot, and then also just drew my Sonic OCs, because these are some silly little guys that I made, and I love them so much. And then just some other random stickers, some doodles, yeah. Ooh, that page is coming off. I need to glue that back in. Anyways, this is just a drawing that I made. I got this, like, book of star stickers, and I wanted to make something with them, and I made this really pretty girl. And, yeah, honestly, I still like it a lot. I think it's really pretty. And then a few more drawings of Zarya. This was when me and my partner first got together, and I was just, like, really flustered all the time, so I was like, it's time to draw Zarya blushing a lot. And that's kind of what I did, so here's her blushing a lot. Over here is some more Sonic art. This is from a Sonic IDW comic cover. During the metal virus, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to draw him, and so I used that as reference, and I really like it, honestly. And then this is my favorite Sonic character ever, Whisper the Wolf, from the IDW comics. She's amazing. I love her a lot. And then these are some D&D sketches of my character Fenelon and her partner Valdark. They are so cute together. I love them together. Yeah, they're just really cute. I love these two. Just a bunch of random doodles. This is Aqualad from Young Justice. This was a drawing that my friend made for me at the time. So I just kind of taped it in. This is some art for a Sonic XOC fanfic that I was reading. I love the artist who made it. She makes like the cutest artwork of these two. She writes them so cute together. So yeah. And then Hollow Knight and Raven. Hippie. I'm sorry guys, I'm taking this very unseriously. I hope you don't mind. I'm having fun though. And then up here I drew Fenelon's room. In our D&D campaign, they have this kind of hub spot called the Immortal Tavern. And they each have rooms there that like reflect their psyche. Some physics-defying rules, like, you know, you just walk in and now you're in like a forest or something. So in Fenelon's room, it's like covered in trees and grass and moss. She sleeps in this tree up here with this like cozy little window. Yeah. This is a sketch of Valdark's room. I was gonna do this for like every single one of the characters. Backgrounds are not my forte, so I was like, I cannot do that. But this is the one I did for him, and honestly, the perspective in this room is not that bad. I think it's actually kind of good. And then down here, I did another one of those color blob challenges, because I was getting a little bit art blocked again, and I wanted to fill up this page somehow, because I didn't want to just leave it with half of a room and not have anything down here. So I drew these. Yeah. And then I made this alcohol marker drawing of me at the time. I had this, like, I saw this fairy filter on, I believe, Instagram, and I was like, wow, I kind of look cute like this. Maybe I should draw myself. And so I did. And this is how it turned out. I honestly like it a lot. And on the back, I just kind of ranked all the Ghibli movies that I watched around this time. I had like a few sleepless nights where I was just like, I'm just gonna watch a bunch of Ghibli movies, and that's what I did. And then on this page, I got a new watercolor palette. So I was just watching them all out and doing like a bunch of different doodles to really get like a feel for them. And yeah, I really like those watercolors. And then over here we have some more Fenelon and Valdark sketches, because man, when we were doing this campaign, I was obsessed with them a lot. And then over here is just a few random doodles. We have Susie from Deltarune, Zarya in her corrupted form, spoilers for lore. This is my two Sonic OCs with that one Sonic OC that I mentioned a few pages ago from the artist that I like with the fanfic. You know. Her name is Mint, the character. So this is Mint, Chip, and Orion. And yeah, they're just being cutie pies together. And then one of my friends asked me to draw myself with animals because me. So I made this drawing. And honestly, around this time, I was like really comfortable drawing myself, and it felt great. Just some more Sonic drawings. I was trying to figure out how I want to draw him again, because I'm never happy with how I draw Sonic. So, I believe this was another panel redraw. Some drawings of his eyes, just some sketches overall, a bunch of different drawings. Yeah. This was a bit of a event piece for me. Around this time, I had a bunch of people talking to me about how autism should not be considered a disability, but that felt really, really icky, because one, autism is very disabling, and aside from that, disabled is not a bad word. It's not bad to be disabled, and with or without autism, I'm disabled anyways, because I'm also a diabetic. So it was a really upsetting time for me, and I just want to like make a piece of event art, because I didn't want to keep getting into fights with people over this, especially people I cared about. So I just made this instead. And then on this page we have these two ocarinas. I made Fenelon, my D&D character. She started off as purely a cleric, but I gave her She's a cleric and a bard, and I was designing some instruments for her, and I made her some ocarinas. This is Ashley after their redesign. I decided to make them diabetic because you don't see a lot of diabetics in media, and I was like, I can change that. So I made them diabetic, and I just wanted to do a cute little doodle of them because they're a cutie pie. I love him so much. And then this is Lumpy from Winnie the Pooh because Lumpy is adorable and I love them oh so much. And then this is when you can just see the birth of all of my hyperfixations in this sketchbook. Anyways, this is when my turtles hyperfixation was getting real intense. So I drew the Rise Boys because they're so cute and I love their designs and they're all so good. I bet you can't tell who my favorite is based off of how many times I drew Donatello on this page. Yeah. Some more doodles of the Rise Boys because, guys, I love Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so much. Wow, another cold take, but they're really good and I love these guys so much. And then this page, I got these stickers from like a giant sticker pack and I want to put them in. I drew this cute little elf girl right here, this mushroom girl, a hand study. Yeah, I also really like just the aesthetics of this page. I think it's really good. This was a sketch that I did for Fenelon and Valdark's wedding. When this campaign ended, that's like how we ended it, with this like big wedding for the two of them. So I wanted to make a piece for that. So this was like the rough sketch of that. If I remember to, I'll put the finished piece right here for you guys to see because I'm really proud of it. And yeah. And here are some more Monster High sketches that I did. I'm actually really happy with these. I think they look really good. So yeah. These are some new characters from the next campaign that I did. This is Fellery. He's a noir-style detective, but sepia-toned because I like browns and coffee. And then this is his boyfriend, Elrin. Some hand drawings and stuff. Yeah. Then, a gimmick that I had for Fenelon and her designs is that her design actually changes with the seasons. She's a nature cleric and a wood elf, and I thought it would be really fun if her, like, outfits changed with the seasons, and around this time was autumn, so I want to design, like, her autumn fit and draw her in it, and, yeah. These are some doodles for my ghost posts. You might have seen them, like, when I uploaded them on Shorts or on Instagram, but, every fall I like making, little ghosts to do watercolors of. I believe I only did one this year, so I was really burnt out this year during fall, so my bad on that. I'll do more next year, guys, I promise. And then here are a bunch of sketches. It was really slow at work one time, so I just kind of made all of these in my sketchbook all at once. I really like this drawing of Sketch. He looks really, really cute right here. I love him. These are just a bunch of random sketches. Got some more Fellery art. This is just some random elf, some random dude. This is Zarya. I was really, really happy of when I made this drawing of her. I think her head's too big or something. Something looks really off in this drawing. I can't put my finger on what, but it holds me back from liking it now. And then just this random girl. Over here was some concept art I did of these characters that I'm working on making a story for. Up here, her placeholder name was Lyra, but this is Primrose, Prim for short, and then this is Luca. I love thinking about their story. I'll probably make a video when I actually have a story for them, but right now I don't really. I'm still like brainstorming that all out, so you'll eventually hear something about them, hopefully. And then this page, I was just like, let's throw a bunch of stickers up here. So, all of these I do not remember where I got. They were just sitting in my little sticker jar for so long, and I just decided to put them on the page. And then on here, got a little bit of the same. I did add a bunch of stickers, but these are also just a bunch of Halloween drawings. So I made this little pumpkin girl. I really like her, honestly. I love this little girl. I made the octopus from Coraline, the little plushie, because I really like that guy. I kind of want him in real life. Emily from Corpse Bride, because I love her. Lydia from Beetlejuice. YB, other YB from Coraline. And then I think this is just a random cap. Every time I look at him, it's just Binks from Hocus Pocus. But, yeah. And then this is just a page that I made of a bunch of little ghosts. I really like this page. I love the way it looks. I love all the gestures and expressions. Yeah, I really like it. This is Zinnia again. The OC I drew a while back. But she's the one that I made from stuff in my closet. And then this is the Halloween character that I made that year for Halloween. This is, I believe I said his name was Aspen, but I don't know if that's what I'm going to keep calling him. I don't know. Then here's a little chicken. Oh, this is Fellery and Elrin's rapiers. They're really cool. I love them. Bees and some bee-themed washi tape I got. Oh, and then this is my own drawing of Stolas, a demon from the Ars Goetia. Most of you probably know Stolas from Hell of a Boss because they use him in that. But this is unrelated to Hell of a Boss. This is just the guy. Alright, and this is the final page of the sketchbook. This is Sky. Redesigned, repainted, redrawn, and I love this drawing so much. It is so good. The start and finish dates again, May 10th, 21, November 29th, 22. And then down here, it took me 18 months to finish this book. I think even longer to get the sketchbook tour out to you guys. You know, I already explained all of that at the intro to this video, but yeah, I'm so sorry it took you this long. But this is the redraw of the first page, and then just to refresh your memory, this is what the first page looks like. I am obsessed with the improvement. That is so good. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this far if you have. I know I yapped for a long time, and to make sure this video is under an hour, I'm going to cut it off here. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you're interested in my stuff and what I do, you can mostly find me on Instagram. I recently made a Kara account that I'm working on trying to use. I also have a Ko-Fi and an email. I have my commissions open, so if you want to reach out to me, go ahead, and best place to reach out to me is probably my Instagram. But any of those places I've listed, reach out to me, and if you're interested in a commission, let me know. I would love to work with you guys. I love making pieces for people. And with that, have a great night.